Welcome to Speed Superbikes and a video of a BSA. My colleague, who has a lot more knowledge about this particular bike than I do, will give a description and a walk around on what we've done with the bike.
So this is a 1963 A50 with a A65 engine. It's just had a rebuild, which has covered just about anything and everything, from painting the frame to rebuilding the engine, crankshaft, cylinder heads, new carburetors, re-machined heads, everything. So we've got invoices for all the work that's been done. I'm now just going to start it up, so we just tickle it. The fuel is on, but it actually is pretty fuel tight anyway. So, and then you just is actually very, very beautiful, as you can see. A bit of patinaing on the tank, but that just gives it a bit more of its historical feel. So, everything's been done and gone through. There's not a lot I can say about it other than it's just a great, great, great thing to ride. Remembering that your gears are on the other side.
So mechanically, the bike has had an engine rebuild.
Completely.
We have a new front tyre.
I think both the tyres are new.
Yeah, so front and rear tyres.
Because this bike was stored for a long time, as you know. I've owned the bike for 12 years, so it's actually my personal machine, as you know, and we've spent a fortune on it, so we didn't really spend much expense on it. Whatever it needed, it was done. And the only reason the tank is still like that is because, frankly, I wouldn't want it any other way. I didn't want to do that, and other than that, it's all been done.
We have the seat recovered. I'm gonna.
Yep. Yeah, the seat was all recovered because obviously the other one was getting a bit tatty. This bike is nearly 60 years old. In fact, it's 60 years old this year. So when you look at it for its age, 60 years old in better condition than I am.
The engine rebuild was done by somebody I would consider a BSA specialist.
Yep. Yep. By a BSA specialist. He's even got BSA tattooed on his arm.
Yep. Although our workshops are very capable, this was somebody that Graham, the owner of the company, has known for many years, and we removed the engine, sent it off for him to do the rebuild on it.
We did all the chassis as well, so completely rebuilt all the internals of forks. They were all redone, everything, all new tubes. All this has been repainted. The frame's been all redone as well. It was blasted back to bare metal, and then it was repainted back up in the original black, as with the stanchions. So it's been completely rewired. You can see down there, you'll see a lot of new wiring down through there. So there's really not a lot that hasn't been properly gone through with this bike. So
Chrome work done on that, Graham, or?
some of the chrome work was redone. Most of the chrome work was in actual fact in extremely good condition. So this one does actually still have its side stand as well, which is a rare old thing. Don't see that often because it is nice to leave it on a side stand when you're going out.
New exhaust?
Yep, yeah, they're all replaced. And he gets all good quality parts, does Martin, as well, so it's not like it's all, you know, it's not rubbish, it's proper BSA stuff. A lot of the stuff was sent off to a long way away to get done properly.
Brakes redone, or?
Yep. Brakes are all redone, new shoes, all rebuilt.
So how long was it stored up for before you got it? I can't remember.
Oh, 20, 25 years.
Yeah. So
I think possibly the mileage may even be relatively correct. It says 10,400. Obviously, I haven't used it very much. So if you think I've had it for 13 years, it's only been rebuilt for 500 miles. And
is that brand new carburetor?
Yep.
Yep. Again, something like this, it's. I remember when we first got it in, and it was always going to be. It was going to be a long-term project, but generally the basis of the bike was always there, but it just needed that that specialist work. Yeah,
And it's a really pretty example.
it is a nice one.
It's a nice looking bike, that, for.
And it sounds lovely.
Yeah.
I don't know if that comes across in the video all right or not, but I tell you what, kickstart bikes for me, I don't weigh as much as Graham. So it's like, they always kind of put me off a little bit, but that's not hard to kick over at all.
No.
Second kick, we did start out beforehand, just to make sure, but 2 kicks and that went
that was
over.
first kick. The first one I did ignition off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just turning it over, yeah. Just pull a bit
Sorry.
forward.
Yep.
You'll normally go first kick. The speedo and the rev counter both work, which is very rare. So does the ammeter for that thing.
Would you mind starting up just one more time, Graham?
Yep. So the fuel's on.
Yep, so this is
Give it a
proper
tickle.
start.
Shouldn't need a tickle now anyway, because we've started that once already.
No throttle.
It does ride like a dream.
Thank you for Graham, that's very helpful. Talk of being helpful, if you have found this video in any way, shape or form helpful for process of buying the bike or just looking at BSAs in general, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. It's a great way for us to get content out for people to have a look at bikes. And thank you for Graham for walking us around that bike today, and thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Do check our website to make sure the bike is still available for sale. Obviously there's not too many of these kicking around in this kind of condition, so it's certainly worth checking our website, or call the showroom on 01392 211 246. Speak to one of the sales guys. Nationwide delivery, so that's not a problem. And again, if you need any more video, or if you'd like a video walk around of the bike, video conference call, we can do that. WhatsApp call, something like that, just to give you another idea of anything else that we've missed. I think that's a fairly comprehensive call. Just quickly zoom in on the front hub and the spokes just to show, you know, what I would say is just quickly on that is those spokes haven't been replaced, so that will give you some kind of an idea of the pre-rebuild condition, as in they would have, you know, they weren't rotted out and completely gone, so it just needed.
No, the bike was always stored indoors.
Yeah, so the bike was always stored indoors, so it wasn't this wasn't a barn find. It was a nice general bike, and again, rear spokes and hub. The brakes have been done, but
It's all been rebuilt.
But the spokes are still the original spokes, and the rear hub is, you know, you can still see that's the original hub. Yeah, a nice classic bike, and I'd be, you know, be very surprised if anybody was disappointed with that. But again, please feel free to give us a call. Thank you for taking the time to watch.
Okay, so here's just a load of the paperwork that came with this as we got the rebuild done on it. It adds up to more than I could possibly count to, but you're welcome to scrutinise it at any time.